think it was that one. Oh, mistakes are made, guys. So if we position the coupler at the very last car, then that means the number that we're seeing is the one that's assigned not to the end of the car, but it already includes one car. So then if you want 6 cars, you only need to drop it 5. Okay. Basically, the number already includes a car, which makes sense. Oh, well. Right. Are we at the point where we've handed in or not? Wait, have all the jobs gone? No! What the heck, game? Where are the jobs? The jobs are not in my hand. The train is completely ready. The jobs are not in my hand. Oh, do you know what? Oh, my God. I reckon all those jobs have been invalidated. Reprint. Reprint active jobs. They're not active. I had the jobs in my hand. I've put the train together, saved it. When it's loaded back in, it's decided on a complete new set of jobs, I think. Oh my God. Is that one of them? 74? Are they all... Maybe they're all here. They're just on the table, not in my hand. Hang on. Was that... No, that was the heavy one. I think they're all here, guys. They're just not... Goods factory. There should be one more. That one. Okay. Yeah, 95. We could cheekily reconfigure the train before we go this time. That was 89. That was not on the list. To the steel mill. Food factory in town. Right, so that's 95. That was the second job in. 49 was the one before. 96 was none there. I think the steel mill might be different, you know. 49 was here. 56 was down here. 55 was there. 74. Good job I wrote this down. So that's what we had, but then we added a steel job on the back, which I think has changed. It's now that one. So the steel job did change, as far as I can work out. Yeah. There's only 2 steel jobs available. There's that one. And there's the... Where's he gone? Oh. No, wait. I'm talking rubbish. What's going on? That's a steel job. That was it. It's going to the steel mill, but it's no longer steel. It's almost exactly the same job, but it's just a different consist. But they were the jobs in order, so we've got the jobs back. Just going to punch this out of there. So as far as I'm aware, it was oxygen. No, that was... yeah. Yes, it was, wasn't it? It was tankers, yeah. It's the same job. Okay, my bad. Okay, so what we're looking at now. $49. So that one... 49... 74. It's completely reordered these for me. 49, then 95. This one here needs to move. Because what we want is we want 95 and 55. We want those two next to each other. So we need to put 74. Although we know 74 is going to go to D, which is the awkward one. So I think... what do we do, guys? What do we do? Because the problem is, we're going to be coming in from the southwest, and 3 of our jobs are for C, and 1 of them's for D. So, if we put D on the end, we could drop D off, pull through, reverse in, and do the other C's, couldn't we? Let's put D at the back then. That's what we'll do. D is number 74, which is that one. We'll put that at the back, basically. In before it gives you different drop-offs, dude. If it does. Does it make sense to embed a shunter? What's she thinking? D in back drop before switch and drop C back lock till D dropped. I'm afraid I don't understand that. 95. 95. 74. 95. Right, so this... we need to break from here away. Of course, the loco's not been paired up. You can have D in front so you get the C bonuses. That was my other thinking, is try and do all of C before we do D. Either way, this is going to be a bit of a faff. Let's see. So actually what we want is to put... if we put D at the front then, do all the C's and then do D last. And let me just write this down. FH74. Okay. So I need to break away the last 2 and then I can move 74 out the way. Yeah, this is going to require a reshuffle. I think when we shuffle this, I'm going to have to refuel the loco as well. Well, that was the other way of doing it, Costel. Either you come in and you basically drop C, you know, drop all your C's off and then go and deal with D. Or you go into D, go forward, reverse, and then deal with all your Cs. Like, you know, I think doing all the Cs first probably makes sense, because if you're up against time, then you might get some bonuses here, because if you go that way, it's going to take more time. Yeah, less weight is easier as well. I think we go C's first. I think we put D next to the locomotive. Do it last is the way I think we'll do it. What I need to do now is take 56 and 55. So 56 is at the back. Actually, have we got 56 in the back here? We do. We need to take everything that's after 74 and park it in a siding, is what we need to do. Let's go and find the back of 74. So here. We need to put the rest of this here. We'll just reverse it back a touch. What a faff. Why does this not want to... Sure, the brakes have released by now. Why is it not moving? No, I thought I thought the train brake was already off. I thought it would have been doing that. I must have left it on. I should have turned it off. Gamble Max, thank you for 33 months. SJ, thank you for a year. Right, so I'm going to leave that here. We'll leave that part there for now. Then we need to pull 74 into here and reconnect those. So that's going to be 55. And I'm hoping the back has got 56 on it. 55. 56. Perfect. Man, all of this caused by one car miscalculation. I can't believe that. Very high price paid. It's a very expensive mistake, Captain Flint. We're not under time. We're in setup at the moment, D22. We're getting it on every channel in the States. Blimey. It's bonkers. Right, 74 is 7 cars. Which is that one there. So that should be car 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In theory. Oh look, we got it right. Won't be making that mistake again. So that's 95. So we're going to put 95 up against this lot and then pull the loco out and grab this first. Looks very European round here. Yeah. What do you need help on the uncoupling with? God save our gracious carriage counting. Lol. Jimbo, thank you for 29 months. The carriage counting miscalc. Right, give it time. And then we'll push it further back. And then I can go and grab 74. I think we're going to look at the fuel and sand situation before we leave, yeah. If we need some more fuel or sand, we'll grab it before we go. I can't remember what the copay's on. It's quite... It's pretty high. It's probably like 100 grand, maybe. The cars at the back are FH56, which are for the steel mill, as far as I'm aware, yes. So what I've done is at the back, I put 56, yeah? So they're for the steel, and then we should have 55. So 55 will be our first drop. 55. So our first drop will be 55 when we get up to the food factory. Then we should have 95. Is quite big, I think. There you are, 95's next. So 55, then 95. Then it should be 49. Which is that one. Yeah. And then finally, be this one, 74. Okay, let's see what the situation is. Fuel's on 3/4, sand's on full. Is it worth grabbing more fuel, do you think? Don't think we need any sand. We've got a full stack though, according to the needle. Oil looks good. Yeah, it's a special kind of sand as well. Believe it or not, the different kinds of sand, and they use a special sand that when they drop it, sprinkles it on the track where the wheel hits it, and then it gives the wheel more grip, more friction. So if the wheel starts slipping, you have to deploy the sand. Josh Bosch, thank you for 72. Keep on gaming. Thank you, sir. Can't seem to find my wallet. Okay, full fuel confirmed. No, it's early access on Steam, so it's not available anywhere else. Can you avoid the copay fees if you repair the engine? The copay fees are just there to limit how much you pay. If you repair the locomotive in the engine yard, firstly you have to have the license, which costs about 30 grand, I think. But once you've got that, you can repair locomotives for half price. So at some point your copay gets high enough that it makes sense to get the license to repair things at half price. However, don't forget, copay also kicks in if you damage the whole train. You know, if you have a big derail, the copay is going to be necessary. But assuming you don't derail, then generally speaking, you want to be repairing the locomotive in one of the yards. It's cheaper. But the diesel service is not available in all yards. So goods factory, not in that. Food factory where we're going is there, orange dot. But you know, look up here. The whole northeast has no diesel service. Right, so we grab 74, which is the one we think goes to D yard. Then we'll pick up the rest, and then we should be good. Is watching TV before lunch on PC now, and Twitch decides I want 720. It does. If you put it on auto, it'll automatically adapt to what it thinks your internet speed can deal with. So maybe your internet's a bit dodgy. If not, just stick it on 1080. Yeah, I hope the steel mill drop goes better this time, Bandit. Oh dear. It's still 6 cars. Oh yeah, the derailment Mega Monkey, that was a laugh, that was. I am going to try and remember to save this time, but you've got to let it... You've got to wait until it auto-saves annoyingly. Wait, Larry, does it save when you press escape? I'm going to test that now. I'd never noticed that. I'm going to do. That all changes in Simulator anyway. It's completely irrelevant in Simulator. Whoa. The heck is that? Did you see that? Those bumpers just went straight through that? Okay, I believe we finally have the train in the situation that we want it. So... I just put the train brake on because I held the wrong keys. Oh well. Let me not forget the folder. So currently the folder timestamp is 1300. If I press escape... Oh, it said auto-saving. Does it do that every time? God, it does as well. Nice one, Larry. That'll be useful for a few weeks. Right, let's get this moving. Yeah, I just never noticed. I don't not believe you. I just never noticed. Okay, that is moving. Okay, let's have a look. 49. $74 is going to D. 49 is next. It's going to C. 95 is next. It's going to D. You scumbag game. 55 is going to C. Are you kidding me? Has it just literally messed this all up? I forgot one what, Baz. What have I forgotten? Hand one in. Right, steel mill. B3i, that's not changed. C6i, that's not changed. C6i, ooh, that's nice. C4i, D2i. Woo! Okay. We're good. Derail, thank you for 63 months. It looks like after we drop at the steel, we're going to have C6i and C6i, so we can double drop that, and then C4i, drop that, then round to D. Start, thank you. Yeah, there's been a big mistake, Stimpy, that's why. I like how on maximum the RPMs are actually into the red. Waiting for our speed to start picking up, but it's not picking up yet. I think the back of the train still go around that 40 limit. There we go. We're getting a little bit of up movement now. I think that was a bit more efficient this time. I don't think we used as much fuel or sand. Yes, you can do dual loco, Mikey. There's a couple of ways of doing it. Yep. 2 DE6s can haul a lot of weight. Too bad there's no DE12. Well, the DE6 can do pretty much everything on the map, can't it? 2 DE6s, there's not really much you can't hold. Is the world static? Yes, at the moment. In the simulator version that comes at the end of June, there'll be like weather, day-night cycles, that kind of thing. but the actual physical map doesn't change. Right, so let me just get the calculation correct. When we drop off these rear 6 cars, if I go to minus 35, that's car 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah? I had that on 29 last time. It's going on 30 this time. But if anybody thinks that's wrong, now is the time to say. And hopefully this time we can do it the correct roll and drop. Don't know what you mean, Dave. Just keeping it steady under 40. It's a game changer's name. Effectively, it's done it before. It used to be called Derail Valley, then it was called Derail Valley Overhauled, which is the current one, and then it'll change to Derail Valley Simulator. Trying to gauge whether the back of the train has gone through that 40 limit. Very difficult. I think it has. Probably. I don't know what you mean. That's not aggressive. I only wish this had, oh, this one has windows. The D2 doesn't. I wish they squeaked a bit. Are the new locomotives added to the upcoming release? I can not confirm or deny that. Okay, so B3I, wasn't it? That was the track on the right. We can sort that out. The best way to find out is to join the Discord server, because they post updates on Simulator in there. You reckon that's a fridge, Baz? Wishful thinking, I think. I got my new headphones, by the way, guys. I'm wireless again. Woo! Yeah, I don't actually know what's in there. I wish you could go in there, that'd be cool. Just the model up from this. My other ones had a problem, so they replaced them. A Steel Series. I think electrical's probably all this stuff. I don't know what is in there, to be honest. Behind that door, IRL is a toilet. What, this one? Are you supposed to go to the toilet when you're meant to be operating a train? Whiz off the side? What, you mean, you think that's the toilet there, do you? I mean, I'm tall, but I'm thinking people might pups driving the train. I don't think that's practical. I don't see any splash marks either. Right, now we need to think about the speed coming down here. I think the back of the train's still going through that 60, so I don't want it to start running away. So while it's doing that, I'll run down here. B3I is set up. That's still on minus 30. Again, renders the whole map instead of just what's visible from the track. I'm not sure what you mean, boy. It renders as you move through it. Is that what you mean? Rendell, think 15 months. So the back of the train's still on the slope, so it's kind of pushing us through this bit. So we're still accelerating. So every time I take the indie brake off, it just speeds up. Well, we'll drop at 30k's. Here we go. Okay. Right, now we've got to spot the gap. There it is. Oh no, I just realised something. Oof. I thought that wasn't set correctly, that was going to end in tears then. Dear me, that was going to end in tears. Okay. 18 minutes. Let's hope we got that right. Okay, next thing to worry about then is about 60 through here, I think. Can't remember what the speed limit is through there. Just going to keep left all the way. We'll come in from the northeast. We're going into C from the northeast, is straight through. And our first drop will be C6I. Which coming from the northeast will be first track on the right. And then after 6I it'll be C4I, which is first track on the left. So we'll have to pull through there, drop it, keep going forward, go and hand the job in, reverse. Because at some point we're not going to get bonuses. It'll be that close, I think. Not sure you've noticed, but the majority of your clips are your mistakes. I mean, you know, the Twitch highlights do have things where, you know, we achieve success, great success. But generally speaking, the funny stuff lies in when it goes wrong. So it's bound to be, the highlights video are bound to contain things going wrong. I'm not really sure what point you're making, and the fact that I may not have noticed this, I found that quite interesting. Like, how could I not notice that my mistakes are in my own highlights? I think you're in test runs. Well, you know, what is it? Happy little trees. You know, there are no such thing as mistakes. Just happy little accidents. Fun runs, yeah. Your voice reminds me much of Techmoan. Not sure if you've seen them.
Keeping a good balance of a good stream and happy failures must be kept.
Yeah, we're here to have fun, bless you. Techmoan sounds like a guy moaning about technology. Doesn't sound like a particularly great channel. Oh, this stupid new phone I've got. Oh, it doesn't even do this. Not enough memory. Keeps running out. And this thing here, this is so slow. And this hairdryer, it just doesn't even blow hot air properly. Techmoan, welcome to my channel. Where I moan about technology. I think Alex would make a good channel, yeah. He'd be good for a channel like that. I don't doubt it. I've never heard of them personally. I'm just going off the name. I literally know nothing about them. Right, let's get a speed under 60. To keep it left. Flat on left. I'm not, literally no offense taken. Okay, left turn, 60 left. Yeah, we're on a single engine. I don't know, new to you, I've not heard of it. Where's he from, do you know? .60 with an incline of 1.4. From Manchester. I don't have a Manchester accent. There's quite a lot of regional accents around that area. You know, like Manchester, you only have to go 10 miles west and you can pass through various accents. Like if you on a map, if you drew a horizontal line from Liverpool east, it's hilarious the different accents you would go through. I reckon we're coming up for a sharp left turn at the junction, you know. That T-junction coming up there. Don't know what the speed is. I don't believe it's 60. I don't believe that. There we go, 30. I knew it. A bread roll. Yeah, a bap, a balm, a roll. The different names they have for bread rolls. A tea cake, which is a completely different thing. A balm cake is another one. Have you heard of a balm cake? I never forget when I first moved, like, down this part of the country, and Mrs. Squirrel went into a bakery and asked for a balm cake, and they literally looked at her like she was crazy. Like, what are you talking about? And the best one is when she asked for tomato sauce. You know, like, if you ask for tomato sauce to put with your chips, they think you want a bowl of tomato soup or something, because up north they call tomato sauce, or down south they tend to call it ketchup. And so I've had to kind of retrain it to just use the word ketchup, because down south they get really confused by tomato sauce. They don't know what it is. It's weird. Well, this is the thing. It is and it isn't. My camera's overheated. It's too warm in here. Right, I'll put the aircon on. I'll turn the camera off for a second, and then we'll put it back on shortly, hopefully. Do that for the moment. Just trying to keep my speed down, because the back of the train is probably going through that 30 limit still. Well, it's over 24 Celsius in my room. And for some reason, when it gets to about 24, this camera starts to overheat. It's the only camera that does it. It's annoying. Yeah, it's a Sony camera. How did you guess? Okay, where are we? Invest in a different camera. Dude, do you know how much these cameras are? Like, I had to buy them second hand just to keep the price down. They're great cameras, they just don't like getting too warm. I'm not buying a new camera body and lens just because it shuts down if I let the room get too hot. You're not the first person you've talked about overheating Sony cameras. Interesting. Right, let me get ahead of the game here. Keeping... Oh, hang on. Okay, keep left. Then we want to keep right. 6i. C6i. It's that one. There's 4i. That's the second drop. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars. 11 cars starts at the back. Oh, where are we going? Why are we going here? Too much going on. The train came at me so quick I missed a switch somewhere. That one. Time check. 15 minutes. That may cost us a third bonus. Come on, brakes, come on. Yeah, I should have slowed the train down a bit more as we were coming in. I worked my way back from the switches, but I didn't get to this one, and that one was wrong. And as the train was like here, I think, I didn't get to switch that. So anyway, in terms of once 11 cars, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Does that seem right? It's on 20. It was on 29. So if we knock 10 off, we get a bonus one. That's correct, isn't it? As far as I know. And then get down here, we want to be reversing back again. Let's see if the camera wants to play ball. Hey! Roughly work out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've done it too early, haven't I? I've done it too early. Come back. This has gone horribly wrong. I've done it too early. I can't believe it. I didn't wait for the back to get in before it... This is destined not to get the bonus. I can't believe it. Is it number 19 it was on? Was it on 19? What's the time? Oh, God. Right, so the last one we're definitely not going to get a bonus on. I think we could have done if I hadn't have made some stupid mistakes. But I think hopefully we can get a bonus on these two and maybe on C4, but not on D. It's not going to happen. Mistakes were made, as they say. Right, 4i is going to be that one. Let's go it into 4i. So we've done 6, done that, we've done that. So we should be the rear 6 cars this time. So we want that on 13. Anybody else love that? Okay, so when we've done this, let's quickly get ahead of this one. We've got to go on to D. So to do that, we need to pull forward, then reverse into D. And we're looking for D2I specifically, which is straight in, so that's okay. One, two, three, 4, 5. Is that right? No, that's not coupled. Did I miscalculate that number? What? How is that wrong? How is that wrong? Was it 6 cars? It was 6 cars. So what number should it be on? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that not the number I had it on? I thought I had it on 13. Baz, we're uncoupling the back the lot here, C4I. C4I should be those 6. Number 95. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. No, hang on. Well, there's only 5. There's only 5 here. I must have taken the wrong set of cars. Hang on a minute. Something's not right. Let me just go and hand some jobs in. Because we're not getting bonuses after this. Something's gone wrong here. Something has gone wrong. Right, we get a bonus for that one. That's 69 grand, that'll do. That one's not done. That one's not done. Right, so yeah, the cars are in the wrong place. That's what's happened. I think the consist is wrong somehow. Yeah, 2 consists, 6i, we only dropped one of them. 6i... 6i should be 5 cars. So this is 6i. Oh, hang on. 95. 77. I don't understand what's going on anymore. 770 was the one I handed in. Right, okay. So what have I got on the back of here? I've got something else for 6i, have I? 95. That's that one. So this should have gone to 6i. That's where I've gone wrong. I had a double drop on 6, didn't I? I should have... When I disconnected that, I should have disconnected the back of these as well. That's where it's gone wrong. Oh, it's got that strange bug. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, it's, you know... I don't know what to say. Spinning too many plates, dude. You're focused on so many things, you know what I mean? Like, you focused on this, you focused on your cars, you focused on the time, you focused on the stream, the chat, the camera going wrong. Like, at some point, something falls out your head, basically. It's what happened. I should have double dropped those cars. And I didn't. So anyway, we were still paid pretty well. We just could have got more money. One too many mistakes. Yeah, when I came through there and we calculated the cars, I don't think anybody actually spotted the fact that I shouldn't have done that. I should have dropped another set of cars as well. So, you know, nobody saw it. So doesn't matter. Annoyingly, like, I reckon we would have been able to get bonuses for everything, just about, if I'd have done it right. So it was completely doable.